Hey guys, welcome back to my channel if you're guys new here. Hi, my name is Sydney. I hope you guys stick around. I film cruelty-free beauty videos, and today's video is my Project Pan update, and I am both excited and slightly dreading filming this video. The past month has been a very strange month for me. Throughout quarantine, I've been wearing makeup, I'd say pretty consistently 3 or 4 days a week. But May was a really weird month. I finished up my semester of college, so of course finals week was sprinkled in there, which is crazy hectic. I usually don't wear a whole lot of makeup that week. And then honestly, you guys, I was just in a little bit of a funk. I started in summer class and an internship, so that's been keeping me busy, but I just haven't been wearing makeup like I was. So honestly, I'm not doing so hot on my usage goals. But even so, I did use up one product in this project already, which is so incredibly exciting. So I'm not gonna blabber on any further. Let's hop into it. Okay. So let's start off with a bang, and the product that I completely used up is my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. There was not a lot left in this puppy to begin with at the beginning of this project. I can't remember if I even took like a close-up showing you guys how much product was in here. I knew it wouldn't be long. I don't remember if I set a usage goal. I think maybe I set a usage goal of 23, but it was gone in 10 uses. So that obviously didn't happen, but I'm happy that I finished this product up. That was just my goal for this product in this Project Pan. So I am super duper excited about that one. And then I rolled in a new product that I'll talk about in a second, and that has some interesting developments as well. I also did quickly want to mention that I decluttered my ColourPop No Filter Concealer in white. I used it a total of 3 times. My goal was to use it 10 and then declutter it, but I just hated how it looked on my eyelids so much. I think it expired. It was just not a good look. I was not enjoying using it, so I'm like, you know what, this is silly, just declutter it. So that's what I did. Okay, let's talk about some products that I actually have to show you guys now, and the first one I wanted to chat about is my Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. So as I said in the intro, I'm pretty much using this foundation solely as my filming foundation, or like if I want to do a makeup look for Instagram. This is what I'm going to be using this foundation because I feel like it's just a little bit too dewy for me to wear like all day long in the summertime, although I'm going to attempt to wear it today. That may be a mistake. We'll see. And this really just isn't my favorite formula. I feel like as the day goes on, it can look a little bit heavier on the skin. So I'm trying to use this one up, get it out of my collection. My goal for this month was to use it 15 times. I used it 14, so pretty darn close. And I feel like I made just the teeny tiniest bit of progress. You guys will be able to see in the close-up photo. It went down just a tiny little bit. When I use this, I do tend to mix it in with some other foundations, as I said, because I feel like it's just a tad bit too glowy, and I don't really love the way that it sits on the skin. So I'm using about a pump of this every time that I use this foundation, and a full pump of this foundation is not like a ton of foundation. So I think the race will be slow and steady with this one, but I'm really hoping that by using this consistently throughout the summer as like my filming foundation, that I'll be able to get some more usage out of it. I think for the next month, I want to set another goal of 15 for this foundation. I don't really know what's going to happen with the stay-at-home order in the state that I live in. As I'm filming this, it's been extended to June 15th. I believe, so I won't be working definitely until then, and even after that I'm not sure if my place of work is going to open and let us come in. It's all really up in the air right now, so I'm going to set a usage goal at 15. If I can use it 20 times, that would be awesome, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Next up, we have another product that I just did okay on, and that is my Seraphine Botanicals blush in the shade Happy Hibiscus. So I have had this blush for years. Like, I think I got this in an Ipsy bag, and I haven't gotten Ipsy bags in at least 4 years. So I've had this one in my collection for quite a long time. I've always thought it was the most beautiful kind of coppery sunburnt look blush for summertime, and it absolutely is. But I did not realize how incredibly pigmented this blush is. I need one tap on my brush in here, and then I like tap it off on the back of my hand, and then I go in. So even though I did use this 8 times, it looks like I barely used it at all. I didn't hit my usage goal of 20, but that's because I've been using a lot of cream blush lately. I thought that I could use this in conjunction with a lot of my cream blushes, and I can. But like when I want to go for like a cool tone, like purpley look like this is not really the blush that I'm reaching for. So I think my goal of 20 was a little bit ambitious last time, so I think I'm going to set a goal for 15 for next time. Next up, we have the Ulta High Shine Gloss. This is the little tiny one that I got, I think in like their lip library a couple Christmases ago. And I wanted to use this one a total of 10 times and actually hit that goal today. I used it the 10th time today. I've been using this gloss. I can't really see any progress through it. I've tried holding it up to like my studio lights and I still can't quite see what the gloss line is, so I guess we're just gonna keep looking for windows as they appear. This was a fun gloss to use. I didn't use it quite as much as I thought I would. I was doing a lot more blue and purple looks last month than I have it this month, but I'm hoping to get at least another, let's say 12 uses next month. I feel like that's a little bit more than I used it this month, but not a crazy unreasonable goal either. This is a pretty sheer gloss. I mean, I think it definitely looks a little bit more cool tone on my lips overall than like a warm pinky gloss would. So I feel like I could work it into a lot of looks. I just need to remember to use it more. Alright you guys, and finally we have a new product rolling into this project, and that is my Wet n Wild contouring duo. I think that's what this is called, in the shade Caramel Toffee. Yes, the lid broke off. No, I don't know where it's at. So this is just gonna how it's gonna look for now. But I rolled this product in, how many weeks ago was that? I want to say I rolled it in like 2 weeks ago. After I finished up my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, I didn't set any usage goals because I was rolling it in partway through the month. I was just like, you know what, if you can get some usage on this month, that would be great. So I used it a total of 6 times and I hit pan after 3 uses. I knew when I put it in this project, I'd already gotten quite a bit of use out of it. So I was expecting to hit pan pretty quickly, but I didn't think it would happen until next month. So seeing that little bit of pan is very, very exciting. I'm super excited. And I'm really excited to see what kind of progress I can make with it next month. I chose this bronzer because A, it's super old in my collection and Wet n Wild and is fortunately no longer cruelty free, but B, this is a pretty warm bronzer, and I noticed that I really gravitate toward warm bronzers more in the summertime than any other time of year, so I thought this would be a really great one to have on hand. I'm a little bit worried about getting enough use out of this because lately I've been really reaching for my cream bronzer, my Milk Makeup bronzer, and I think the way that I'm going to get the most usage out of this is actually on my body. I am deathly pale, if you guys couldn't tell from my videos, but I'm super duper pale, and when I do a full face of makeup, I of course always bring bronzer down my neck and on my chest, and my face is just naturally a little bit darker than my neck and my chest, so I'm hoping to kind of use this to kind of bring the color down, give myself a wash of color all over my body. There's a lot of product in here, you guys, and I think that might be the best way for me to get my use out of it. I'm not really focusing too much on this powder, although I did use it under my eyes today because my essence powder shattered into a million pieces earlier and I was a little bit upset about that. But I think it looks okay. It looks a little bit heavy, I'm not gonna lie. But if I'm just like throwing makeup on really quick to film a video, if I'm not really gonna wear it all day, this is probably a fine powder. I'm just gonna kind of get the usage out of this powder that I can while I finish this bronzer off, and then I think this whole compact is just gonna go bye-bye. So for next month, I think I want to use this 15 times. I feel like that's a pretty good number for me. Sorry guys, I just realized that we were super zoomed in like that entire video, but we're just gonna roll with it. But as I said, I think 15 is a good usage goal for this product, especially me not knowing if I'm going back to work, if I'm going to be stuck at home. I don't really know what's going on, so we're just gonna err on the side of caution, and I'm going to set a goal of 15 uses for myself with this bronzer. Alright you guys, so that's gonna wrap up this project pan update. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm excited to keep working on these products. I'm really curious to see how the quarantine will play out and how it will affect my project pan. Last round of my project pan, I was going to work every day, I was in school every day, I wore makeup probably 6 or 7 days a week probably. So I'm interested to see how my makeup usage changes and kind of how that affects my project panning. So let me know in a comment down below what product you're having the most fun panning right now. I would say I think my bronzer is what I'm the most excited to pan, just because I feel like I use a lot of bronzer when I do use bronzer. And really quick before I go, I wanted to let you guys know that I actually started a second project pan, something I said I would never do, but I couldn't pass the opportunity to join into the Harry Potter project pan created by Christina Chang. I will link my intro video down below if you guys want to see more project panning content from me. That's my newest thing. Christina created some really fun rules and some really fun prompts for this project pan, so definitely check that out if you guys haven't seen it already. But that's gonna wrap up my video today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!